core. Any thoughts on what their defense kind of presents for you guys and the opportunities?
They play. They're very sound on defense. I think that they do a lot of jumping of routes and things like that. Some of the corners get a little nosy, so our job is to take advantage of that. Those types of things, double moves, things like that,
Okay.
and just continuing to get better. At the end of the day, we always talk about it's all about us. So we just got to work on us, perfect our craft, and call it a day.
As far as the season's been going, is there any frustration that you have as far as the targets go? Getting the ball to you. I mean, I know that it's a team effort, but just in your junior year, is there any frustration with that?
I mean, at the end of the day, obviously everybody wants the ball more. You can ask anyone that, and they're going to tell you they want the ball more. But my job is to get open. My job is to get open. Like you said, it's about the team. At the end of the day, so. I got to get open and just make it easy for Keith. In order for him to be trusting me with the ball, he has to be able to trust me downfield, be in the right position on routes, all that type of stuff. So.
Do you feel like defenses might be? I mean, there's a lot of weapons on the team to cover, but do you feel like maybe with you and Austin, do you think defenses maybe like key to you guys a little bit more, giving up more opportunities for like Kevin Smith, Jadon Mickens?
I'd say so. Not all the time, but I definitely have seen a lot of double coverage this season. And at the end of the day, I think as a team, we need to make it easier for him. Easier for Bishop, because at the end of the day, he shouldn't have to carry the ball 30, 40 times a game. We have too many weapons for that. So just to make it easier for him, I think that's one thing that we have to do, just be able to spread it out more in order for that to happen. Yes, Keith has to trust me, he has to trust Austin, and obviously, we have guys like Kevin Smith and Jadon to make those plays as well. So it's just a matter of getting it.
And halfway through the season right now, where do you feel you are at as a player? Coming in and you develop through the season. Where do you feel you're at going into the second half? I mean, you've really developed it. Watching you play, the second half is really you come out and there you are. So this is the second half. Where do you feel as a player, and where do you think you're going to go?
Well, comparing the games and the season, I can definitely agree with you on that. Second half is where I've done a lot of my work and really shined. And like you said, this is the second half of the season, so it's time. It's time to really start making these plays and start making these games so close.
Yeah. And finally, there's some young guys on the team: Mario Stringfellow, John Ross. How's your relationship with them, and how do you help them kind of with the nuances of college football, student athlete, and just kind of what's your relationship like with them?
It's important for me to help them just because, they're coming into college wide-eyed, don't really know what's going on, what to expect, all that stuff. So, I've been through it, I've been there, and them looking up to me, just being that head guy on the receiving corps, it's necessary for me to let them know how to handle it, how to conduct yourself, how to get better, how to really excel in the Pac-12 conference, because this is a good conference, it's one of the best out there. And, you can't do what you did in high school to succeed here. And for me, that's one thing that I had to learn. That's one thing that the older guys taught me. So my job is just to relay that